So you're not sure if you should trade your car in or sell it personally? Let's get to the bottom of it. First things first, a lot of you might be wondering, who am I? What do I know about trading in your car? Well, my name's Christopher. I run this channel here, Cars Unlocked, and I've been in the car business for over 7 years. I started about 2013. I've had a lot of cars being sold privately that I've done personally. I've had a lot of customers sell their cars privately. I've also done a lot of trade-ins, obviously, with customers trading their cars in. So I have a lot of experience in this game. I know the positives and negatives of each, which we're going to go through in detail. If you guys want to see more advice videos like this, subscribe to Cars Unlocked, guys. Let me know if there's any advice you need and maybe I can do a video of it. As always, comment any questions that you have. Let's get started with the pros and cons of trading in your vehicle. So first, we need to determine what type of vehicle you're trading in, because we're going to get to the pros of trading in your vehicle. There's a lot of benefits, but it really only works if the vehicle has some resale value. So the vehicle needs to have some resale value. Generally, the older vehicles that have maybe 160 to 200,000 kilometers, anything plus 200,000 kilometers, are not worth anything to the dealer. Keep in mind, the dealership is going to take your car in with the plan to sell it to the next person or a wholesaler. So if your car is kind of on its last leg, you're probably the last owner of it. Maybe another owner could get a few hundred, couple 10,000 to 20,000 kilometers out of it. Maybe it's worth selling privately, but for a trade-in, your car definitely has to have some resale value. So if your car is maybe you think is worth like $5,000 plus, that would be the option of trading it in. But if it's one of these clunkers that has high K, it might be worth scrap material or $1,000, probably not worth trading it in. You can send it to the wreckers, or a scrap buyer will come buy it, or you might be able to post it on Kijiji or Auto Trader. I'm going to go through the pros of each and then the cons of each, and at the end we'll be able to determine officially kind of what's the better option. But keep in mind, every situation is different, every vehicle is different, and every person is different. But let's get started with the pros of trading it in. A lot of people have a negative feeling when it comes to trading in their vehicle, but there is actually a handful of positives when trading in your car. Firstly, it's convenience and hassle-free. You don't have to worry about posting it online. You don't have to worry about cleaning your car, washing it, fixing any mechanical issues. All you have to do is trade it in at the dealership. You show up when you're ready to pick up the car, and then you trade keys and you're good to go. You'll be cleaning your car and doing some market research when you do the trade-in process, when you're initially dealing with the dealer, but besides that, you don't have to worry about people coming to your house or taking photos or advertising it like you would in a private sale. So it's a quick, easy process. So you need to determine how valuable your time is, and if you want to put in the extra effort to sell your car privately and make maybe a couple extra bucks, or if your time is more valuable doing other things, you should consider trading your car in. The second benefit is your tax savings. So when you trade your car in, here where I live in Ontario, you actually pay HST on the difference. So for example, if your car that you're purchasing is $30,000 and your trade-in value is $10,000, you're only paying tax on the $20,000 difference, which you can see right here. So it is a substantial tax savings if your car that you're trading in has a significant value. It can be a really, really big tax savings. So that's another positive. Your trade-in also might be used as a down payment. So for example, if you're maybe credit challenged and you can only get approved with a down payment, you don't need to come up right with the cash if you're trading your car in. Your trade-in can be used as a down payment, and you'll in turn get the same tax savings that I just mentioned. So hassle-free, very easy trading your car in. Now, what are the positives of selling your car privately? Well, this one should be obvious. Obviously, we're going to be talking about dollars and cents here, guys. You can definitely make the most money selling your car privately. You're going to be asking the retail price. While trading it in, you're probably going to get the wholesale wholesale value. You're going to get the most dollars by selling it privately. However, you're going to do the most work and spend the most time. That's the trade-off there. You'll be able to sell it privately. The people who are coming to purchase the vehicle from you aren't going to be expert negotiators like car salesmen, so you should be able to get top dollar for your vehicle based on your market research, as long as your pricing is accurate. There's a lot of websites that actually make it very easy to sell your car. That's another positive. Selling your car privately, you can use sites like AutoTrader, Kijiji, Craigslist. Facebook Marketplace is really good to sell your car privately. They offer free tools and free sites for you to post your car, and you can meet a broader audience as opposed to the olden days where you have to put a for sale sign in the back of your car and drive around for 2 weeks until someone calls you. Now you take some photos, you can post it online, and you can wait for your phone to start ringing. Very, very easy process with the tools that you have at hand. So those are the positives of each. Now let's get to the negatives, because I think this is what everybody associates it. People forget about the positives. There is a lot of negatives with each, trading your car in or selling it privately. Let's get to the trade-in. Obviously, the most negative thing about trading your car in is the dollar value. So you might not get top dollar for your trade-in. Keep in mind the dealership is taking it in with the idea of selling it to someone else. So they're going to offer you the wholesale value of your car based on their research, and then they're going to sell it to the next customer for the retails. Another negative with trading it in is when you're at the dealer, it is a little more challenging to negotiate the price of your car. If you're not experienced with negotiations, it could be very hard going up against someone like a salesman or a used car manager when you're negotiating the price of your trade-in. So you might not get the best bang for your buck in that regards, and you might not have an upper hand in the negotiating phase. So definitely the dollar value is the most negative thing about trading in your car. Now let's talk about the negatives of selling your car privately, because there is a lot here, and believe me guys, selling a car is not as easy as it sounds, or it's not as easy as salesmen like me make it look. Very, very difficult to sell a car. There's a lot of work that goes into it. You got to make sure your car is clean and your car is mechanically in good condition. You have to have it clean and ready to show at any time after you post it. You're going to clean your car, take a bunch of photos, spend the time to post it online, and then you're going to have to respond to sales calls, questions, emails, people lowballing you. You're going to have to do all that work yourself, and everything is in your hands. So the effort that you put in is kind of what you get out of it. If you don't want to do this or don't have the time, it can be very, very hard and difficult to trade in your car. It's also a little more higher risk. There's a lot of scams, a lot of phishing going on right now. So people will take advantage of you every which way. I know from experience, immediately when we post a car on AutoTrader, you can give it definitely about 4 or 5 hours, but within the same day of posting an ad, usually a scammer will call right away, offering to pay you via PayPal once you give them the car, things like that. So you could get fooled by these scams if you're not aware of what's going on and you don't thoroughly investigate into the person that's buying your car. You also have to make the car available for test drives. You have to have it available even if people come just to kick the tires. You have to make your time, and the car has to be available for you to come and trade it in. So it's very, very difficult in that regards. The other con of selling your car privately is the timing. So when you trade in your car, the benefit is it's a one-stop shop. You show up, you drive your car to the dealership, and you drive away in your new car. When you sell your car privately, you have to sell your car privately to the customer. They'll take it away, and then you have to purchase your vehicle. You might be without a car for a day, 2 days, 3 days, weeks even, could be months even, you're without a car, depending on how quickly that turnaround process is from when you sell it to when you purchase your next one. So you have to really think about the timing, and that can be tough when selling your car privately. You also have to handle all the administrative things, so all your licensing, the transfers of ownerships, any safety related items, mechanical issues, you're going to have to fix, you're going to have to pay, and those are going to come right out of your pocket. So it's not easy in that regards selling your car privately because of all the work that has to go in, but you might be able to get a couple dollars more. Okay, so I went over the pros and cons of trading in your car or selling it privately. Which one would you choose? In my opinion, there's a lot more cons fun. So selling it privately, it's a lot of work. It's no fun selling a car. So I would recommend trading it in. However, you do need to look at what type of car you're trying to sell here. If your car has some resale value, trading it in will definitely be the better way. If your car doesn't have any resale value, you might be best to sell it privately and post it on a Kijiji or Auto Trader for cheap. In my opinion, trading it in is the way to go. You get the tax savings. It's very easy and convenient. You're never without a vehicle, as long as you can negotiate a fair trade-in price with the dealer. So that's your video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more videos like this, comment yes I do in the comment section, and I'll post more advice videos. If there's any videos you want some advice on, or anything you need advice on related to the car business, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to make a video to help you get through your problems. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good day.